I want to talk to you today about a man that I met in my constituency of North Norfolk. A man called Arnold. He's in his 90s, and when his wife died, he suffered from a major stroke. Since then, Christopher, who is now in his 60s himself, gave up his job and became his full-time carer. In doing that, Christopher had to spend all of his savings, about £13,000, investing to convert the home that Arnold had owned all his life, so that Arnold could continue to live at home, which was important to him. He was terrified of moving into a care home. But because Arnold owns his home, and because he receives a small pension, he gets no funding from the government, and they get no support. So if Christopher needs respite care, if Christopher needs help looking after Arnold, they have to pay for it themselves. And as the cost of living is rocketing, they simply do not have that money. But actually, Christopher's biggest fear isn't for the present, it's for the future. Because he's concerned that as an elderly man himself, he may not always be able to care for Arnold, and he may have to put Arnold in a care home. And that's enough for them to worry about. But what really concerns Christopher is that when he does that, Arnold may be forced to sell his home in order to pay for that care home, and that will make Christopher, himself a pensioner, who's given all his life savings to help Arnold, homeless. This government has done nothing to help those carers who are working and doing an amazing job up and down the country, and as Terry said earlier, saving the taxpayer billions of pounds a year. So my question today is simply this: what will the Conservatives do to recognise the huge contribution that these loving, caring people have and are making right across the country every day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year? They deserve more than a government that cares more about opinion polls than them, and we need to make sure that we don't let them down.